Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. How you guys doing? What's the weather like where you are? It is nice and sunny in England, so I'm a happy bunny. Smiles everywhere. This is why I'm happy. Listen, if you live in England, you know this. We barely get any sunshine. And so any little sunshine that we get, we grab with both arms and hands and our whole being. We do the most with it. And so for me, it's a feel good factor all day, every day. It's been sunny all weekend long here, and fingers crossed it carries on so. But in saying that, if it should rain, we embrace it too, because we know it happens. It just happens. So for now, living in the moment, just being joyous, being happy. So anywho, hope you guys are good. If you're new on this channel, what am I about? My name is Olubi Uncommon Damsel. Yes, that is me. And we talk about all things that just make us feel good. For me, it's fashion. For me, it's makeup. For me, it's just living my best life. For me, it's food inclusive. Anything and everything I would just give us a positive feel, a positive outcome in life is what we do here. So without further ado, I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to switch on your notification bell so that way, as I put videos out there, you get them. So what are we talking about today? I love that word, so I need to stop saying it. Anywho, skincare. Skincare is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And I have their best product. Paula's Choice Exfoliant. The best. But before I go into all of that, let me tell you why I decided to look into skincare. So glasses are first because I needed it to read, but I take it off for now. Okay, vision all blurred, but I can still see myself, and hopefully you guys can see me. Skin. Now, hyperpigmentation, an issue. But before hyperpigmentation, what came? Acne. I suffered as a teenager with acne. I'm still here. At this old age of mine, I still have breakouts, lots and lots of it. And as you can see from the camera, I'm sure you can see, I've got hyperpigmentation, so I've got my light bits, so I've got my dark bits. I've got huge pores. I scar easily anyway, which is why you can see around my piercing is quite dark. I had a piercing there before. Long story short, it refused to heal up, and so I had to take it out, allow it to heal, and get another one in because, yeah, I refused to give up. Anywho, back to the matter on hand. Yeah, and so I decided to do some research. Just spend some time doing some proper research into products that will help me out. I've got oily skin, and so over the years, what I tend to do is I buy a product, mostly something from the drugstore, buy something, look into it, use it for a little bit, works, and then I break out again and I think, oh my God, here we go again. And then I give up, So one of my issues in the past is I haven't tried things long enough. But aside of that, it's just the fact that, there's so many products out there. Which ones do you choose? I'm just looking at this spot on here too right now. Which one do you choose? There's just so much out there. And on my journey into doing the research just to help my skin out, I had to first be comfortable with my skin. I've got oily skin. It's always going to be oily. The advantages of having oily skin is it's always nice and supple. The disadvantages is anything and everything sticks to your face, and if you don't take care of it, it then leads to breakouts. So for instance, you go for a walk, it's dusty out, there's all sorts of things flying about, sticks to your face, enters your pores, you break out. Issues for me. And so for that reason, I had to look for the right product for oily skin. And so, like I said, Paula's Choice skincare exfoliant came up. And so might as well talk to you about it. We've spoken about hyperpigmentation, we've spoken about large pores, we've spoken about acne breakout. And so I decided, what, let's just invest in something. Now this, depending on how you look at it, might be on the pricey side, might not be on the pricey side. So this is what we're talking about. It's a liquid exfoliant. Before I start to talk to you about the products, there are two types of exfoliants out there. You can have a physical one and you can have a chemical one. The physical one is, you know, your gritty scrubs, the ones that can be a bit abrasive, a bit harsh on the skin. I used to love them. I used to love scrubbing. However, I can be a little bit heavy-handed. So by the time I scrub my face, I feel like, oh yeah, I've done a good job, you know, and then you end up touching your face and it just feels a bit sensitive. And for me, after a while, that just did not work out. So where do I use my physical scrubs? I use physical scrubs in the shower. I use it for my bath. I use it just to help me, you know, get rid of all the dead skin and things like that on my body. That's where I use my physical scrubs now. That's not where I started, but that's where we're at now. Now, the chemical scrubs, in this case, is a liquid. Now, the liquid scrub I've got, and once I looked into oily skin, was to look at ingredients and properties that will help with my oily skin. And for this product, we've got BHA in it, 2% BHA. Now, what are BHAs? They're beta hydroxy acids. You see them on lots of products on the high streets, and the percentage that's quite good for oily skin and using for this purpose of exfoliant is 2%, and that's recommended everywhere. I would encourage you to do your research, but 2% seems to be one that everyone sort of settled with. So it's not too high, it's not too low, it gets the job done. The other thing that's been written here that's comes up everywhere, you've probably all seen it. It's one word I need to take my time pronouncing. Salicylic acid. I had to think for a minute. Salicylic acid. Now, salicylic acid is one that's also good for all skin types. You know, it helps with the clogging, it helps shrink the pores, it helps smooth the skin tone. So that's in this product right here. Is one of the active ingredients here. So you have BHA and you have that word that I struggle to pronounce, salicylic acid. Yay, we got it in one. Okay, so now that we've got all the right ingredients in one product, how do you use this product? Now, once I went on the website while I was doing my research, and they give you some instructions on how to use the product, but this also came in the pack, which is just a way for you to sort of go through the sequence or the motions, if you want to call it that. Because there's a lot of confusions. There's serums out there, there's lotions out there, there's cleansers, there's toners. How do you start? The one thing I believe we all get right is the cleansers. We all have to wash our body, wash our faces. And so I just use any old easy-going cleanser for my face just to wash my face. Sometimes I use black soap. Sometimes I use a product from Simple, just a nice, easy stuff to wash my face. Once you've done that, what I found is, you know, you want something to sort of cool your skin down. That's where your toners come in. Now, I use ones that do not contain alcohol. This one is from Earle. Earle I've had for years. I love her lotions, and I also love her toner. And a little of this goes a long way. Now, what does it contain? You've got active ingredients. Sorry, gotta put the glasses on again. So we've got active ingredients like we've got aloe vera, we've got cucumber, we've got vitamin E, and the whole idea is for it to help just soothe the skin, help it to calm down and revitalize it. So once you've cleansed your face, you use a toner, just put a little bit on a cotton pad, use it on your face. Once that's sorted, that's when your liquid chemical exfoliant comes in. Now, a few drops of this goes a long way. One of the things they say on the website is, how do you know if you've used too much? You don't need to saturate the cotton pad with too much product. A few drops. So for me, I do about 3 drops. Now, once I've got about 3 drops on there, use it on your skin, and then you go everywhere. And it gives you a nice glow. I already had the glow before we started the video because, you know, I done my facial routine this morning, but now that I'm here, I thought might as well just do it again. And so you go everywhere with it. And you have to be careful around the eyes because, as we all know, it's quite sensitive. But because we haven't overly saturated the cotton pad with the product, you know, it's just enough for me to go around it. I do my neck also, just to make sure my face and my neck are even toned, because I don't want to sort this out and then we have this left. Okay, so once we've done that and we've done our exfoliating, what I then tend to do is then moisturize. So my easy steps are wash my face, tone my face, wait a few seconds, use my exfoliant. Once I've done that, moisturize. For me, 4 simple steps and we're good to go, and it doesn't take much time. Now, in terms of moisturizer, I tend to use, I've got 3 main ones I use on a daily basis. We all know SPF is absolutely important. Come winter, come summer, rain, sunshine, we've got to use something with an SPF. So during the day, I got these 2 products that I love using. Now, the first one is from the Body Shop, and it's the Vitamin C Glow Protect Lotion. That's what this is. A tiny little bit goes a long way. It's quite nice and thick, and that's probably due to the SPF in it. Got SPF 30 in this one. This one, which is just from L'Oreal, and you can pick it up in any store, it's called Revita Lift, and it's got SPF 30 in it. So I tend to use either this one or the other one during the day, because that way if I'm going to expose myself out there, not expose myself, but expose my face out there, then I'm nicely protected. In the evenings, if I tend to use, you know, do my face routine, I tend to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel. And the Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel is one that I like because it's a gel, absorbs into my skin nicely, it's water-based, so you have that nice feel. It just helps calm the face down and the skin. And that's my routine done in a nutshell. And so I would highly recommend that you do your own research, look into this product. This product is good for teenage skin, it's good for mature skin. So I would say my skin's been through the mills, it is nice and mature. Yes, it's nice and matured. Hands up, I own that. However, my kids coming along, I've got a teenage girl and a boy that's just about to hit his teenage years, and they started to break out too. And so I wanted a product that I could use and they would use, and we wouldn't have to worry about maybe skin peeling or abrasions. And this works for all of us. We've all tried it at home, we all love it, and like I said, it might be on the pricey side or not. Originally it was £28. They had a 20% off because they're having like some kind of anniversary discount going on, and so 20% off this. Paid postage and package £2.95, but every so often they actually waive the postage and package. So if you also sign up for the first time, I believe you get a £5 voucher that you can spend when you spend over 25. You know, these things come with conditions. My point is, if you really wanted to buy this product, there are ways to get some discounts, and a little goes a long way. This is 118 mils, and so for 118 mils, 3 drops a day, there's a lot in here that we can use for a long time. And as you can see, my skin glows nicely. I feel it does anyway, and so it's made a huge difference. I'm always going to have hyperpigmentation, my skin scars, and as I've said, you know, that's one of them. These are things I have to deal with, but where I can help my skin feel better and look better, then, you know, this is one of the products I'll recommend you to use. Hopefully this has been informative, an informative video for you. I will put all the details of the products I've used, whether it be the cleansers that I use or the exfoliants that's been featured today, or the moisturizer. I'll put all the information below. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, makes a difference. All right, thank you so much, and until next time, have a good, positive time. Take care. Bye-bye.